Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day ever. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and on my channel today. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, there has been some updates since the last time that we saw each other, and we are going to get into them really quickly before we get to this video of Trisha Paytas addressing a lot about ex-friendships that she's had and mistakes that she's made, and we're going to get into all of it. But what I do want to let you all know is within the last time that we spoke, I actually met Mariah Carey. So, you know I'm on this trip in New York City. I'm in New York because I was going to the Mariah Carey concert, so we were like third row both nights, and after the show on Tuesday, if you remember, she signed my vinyl. And then after the show on Friday, Mariah Carey actually came out and I got to speak to her. So I'm going to show you this video. I tell her that I came from Ireland and she responds to me saying Erin Tubra or Erin, something like that basically means like Ireland forever or something like that. So here we go.
I love you so fucking much. I love you.
So Erin Go Bra, which basically means like Ireland forever, and it's also like a well wishes thing. So here, one last time.
I love you so fucking much.
So we have that, and then we also have this little silly selfie right here with me and Mariah Carey. This is at like 3 AM or something like that. And then she also signed my book and said to Adam, like, heart always from Mimi. And she also signed the book for my friend Imogen, that I brought. Imogen is my best friend who's also really good friends with Mariah Carey, so everything's just going like so good. And then I also gave her my letter, and she posted a video today in which the letter is literally seen that she was going through it. And then also, yesterday, I did something even more silly. I went and got the autograph tattooed on my arm. I'm not gonna show you it because it's like, you know, never a tattoo is healing. So anyway, we're gonna get into the video, but I just thank you so much for those who didn't just skip past this, and thank you for those who listened to this. But I just want to let you know that I'm about to leave New York tomorrow night, and I've just had the most festive, amazing, incredible trip, and all of it is because of you watching these videos and supporting, and I just thank you so much. Like, I literally owe my entire life to you guys. Like, seriously, every single thing I've been able to do has been directly because of you, not partially because of you, 100% because of you. I thank you for everything, making my wishes come true, making my dreams come true, and just, I was able to have the best Christmas in the entire world because of you guys. I thank you, and now we're gonna get into why you're here, which is this Trisha Paytas mess. Cam. Okay, so she went on the Zach Sang show, and the title of this is called Trisha Paytas Talks Malibu Barbie, My Chemical Romance, Harry Styles, OnlyFans, and Religion. So an array of topics there, very different from each other. So in the clip that I'm going to show, I just finished watching this entire thing. Now around halfway through it, she talks about Lauren Gray, Charlie D'Amelio, Shane Dawson, her friendship with Shane and Ethan and stuff like that, David Dobrik, and Jason Nash. So we are going to get into absolutely all of it. So here we go. So the context that we are setting up right now is that they are talking about doing the lottery and what they would do if they had won the lottery numbers, and that Trisha does it every single week. So just for your little bit of context, that's where we start this off at. Okay, so this is the Zach Sang show. Here we go.
I won the Mega Millions, which is tonight. Okay, I play every Tuesday, Friday.
How many tickets do you buy?
I buy $20 worth, so it's like 10 numbers. And
not me and Fishy Trishy matching with our little Santa hats. How festive of us, Trishy.
And I buy them Tuesdays and Fridays, and I buy them like every week because I really.
The same place.
Yes, King Tobacco.
You have to have routine.
Yeah. No, I go there and I get it, and yeah, I would love, like, if I won, I would, like, you know.
What do you think she would do if she won? By the way, I'll let you guess down below. Did anyone guess create a Bollywood film and move to India? Did anyone guess that?
A house in our neighborhood with pool slides, I'd get that, but I'd also want to make a Bollywood film. I want to make a Bollywood film. I love Bollywood films so much, and I just want to do that. Like, that's my goal. And I'd also go over there and like open up like houses for like people, like people that are in sex work that don't want to be, and like, you know, house them. I want to do all that stuff. So I want to go to India. I've always had a calling. We almost went there. Like, I was looking into adoption over there. I still would really love to adopt from India. Like, I mean, there's so many countries, great countries to adopt from, but like for some reason I always had like a calling to India. I just like, I don't know what it is. I've always felt like a pull to it. Haven't been, but I'm a huge I love the culture. I love the music. I love all of it. I think it's like so great.
Are you a culture?
So she loves the music so much of India that she would love to adopt a baby from India. Sure.
Appropriator or appreciator?
Appreciator, and this is like so annoying. Not you, but I just like in general. People are like, oh, she's appropriating cultures. Especially when I was like going through my spiritual journey last year. Like I went through a deep spiritual.
You mean the spiritual journey that she did, you know, to distract us from the Ethan drama, where she was like posting like hour-long meditation videos in a way of being able to not have to address any drama that was going on? Remember that spiritual journey? All right.
Journey. So it was like going to the Hare Krishna temple,
no
but also going, you know, to like different, visiting different like religious like houses and stuff like that. People thought, even Wiccan, like I really like started studying like pagan, like all of that stuff like that, because that's like natural religion. Like Wiccan is like nature's religion, right? It's like the elements of the earth. It's like wind, fire, like all that stuff, you know. And I really got into that. But everyone just thought it was like, you know, because I was so excited about it, you know, I would start buying like all this stuff, like, you know, black salt for protection, and like, oh, she's like appropriating it or whatever. So the same thing with my husband's culture. Like I really respect like Judaism. Like I didn't convert.
Here's the difference though, whenever Trisha talks about people calling her out for like cultural appropriation with what was going on with Moses and Ethan, she was never doing it because she was appreciating the culture. She was doing it because she was getting attention in a negative way from people. Attention is attention. And, you know, she was dressing up in all of these different outfits, and she was buying all these different books and borderline making videos just making fun of it and feeding into stereotypes. And, like, she was doing it because she was getting a negative attention online, but it was still attention online. So I don't know why she continues to, like, rewrite history and be like, everyone was just hitting on me, just discovering things. Please.
And so like it was really, really tough, but I love like learning Hebrew. I love like learning.
Ethan did the best job of calling her out for this though, and that's why we're doing a little series on my channel if you're not watching it, where we're going back and reviewing all of the frenemies, and we've done a couple so far that Ethan has been calling her out for what she's been doing in appropriation of Jewish people, and also just borderline just going way too far. And it's been really interesting to hear the conversations.
All of that stuff, like Hanukkah, all the things like that. But people just like think you're appropriating, I guess. Like, because it's me. I think it's because it's me. I feel like if anyone else were to do it, it would be, I don't know.
Well, yeah, not everyone else has done the extremities of what you've done online, though. So I feel like it's completely warranted that people feel that way about you. Just
like Indian culture, like, and anytime you go visit these countries, by the way, they like, you know, they like that you embrace their culture, right? You know, I feel like it's like no one ever looks at me like funny if you like, you know, go to like.
Oh, they're looking at you in some way, Trisha, whenever you rock up in your little appropriation ensemble and your little appropriation TikToks that Moses are filming and all these different things. There's no need to rewrite history in any of this. Like, we're all aware what you do. It's a shtick to get attention. And that's why she rotates it every few weeks. And that was especially what was happening during Frenemies, and Ethan called her out for that perfectly.
I don't know, France and buy something that's like, you know, a beret or something, you know.
Yeah. Trisha Paytas going to France and buying a beret is the exact same as... Do we need to pull up the TikToks from her Jewish era? Can we even call it that? I know she's called it that a couple times. Like, please.
Whatever. I know it sounds like appropriating, but it's like, you know, they're excited that you want to like share their culture.
Kiwi Jacob, you've been to 48 different countries. Can you agree with this? You can talk and you can speak through. It will work.
He's not listening.
Mind, but he does agree. Yeah, I guess he...
Does he?
Yeah.
He's young. How old is he?
24.
Whenever I see young people, it's like I really do feel old. It's funny. I never feel old until I see like young people. I was like,
here we go.
It's crazy.
What, the drama?
Do you really feel old?
I think when it just like you see young people or like, you know, realize how young people are. Like you guys had, was it Lauren Gray on your show shortly after I was on last time, and she had said something that I like.
Lauren Gray, friend of the channel, have met her, and she was lovely. I met her and her boyfriend. She's an absolute darling angel, and she's even nicer in person, and just a really great spirit to be around. A very beautiful person inside and out, and I have so much love for her. So whenever I saw Trisha hating on Lauren Gray, I was like, please, please. I wasn't calling you an old woman, but I was calling you a nasty person.
Made fun of her or something on front of me. I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, why am I picking on like this like a little girl? Like she's not a little girl. She's like,
you're doing it for attention.
I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, I look so embarrassing. It's like when Wendy Williams would come for people and you're just like, oh, you're embarrassing. You're like this old like person. I was gonna say something like not nice, but like, you know, like I gotta say about myself, like I don't want to be this old hag like coming for like little kids, you know what I mean, like trying to like make it in this world. So you know, I had to like reevaluate. Same thing with like Charlie D'Amelio.
I don't want to be like this old hag coming for people trying to make it in this world. Babe, what'd you spend 15 years on your YouTube channel doing? And here's the reason that I'm taking all this as bullshit. Because right before Trisha had her baby, a couple months before it, whenever she was still making videos talking shit about people on her podcast, she had went on an interview a couple weeks before that saying, oh my god, I can't believe that I used to just involve myself in drama and talk shit and do all this stuff on Frenemies. She said the exact same thing. Then a couple months after that, she was back doing the exact same thing. She does this thing where every few months she'll denounce what she's done, and then she'll do, you know, she'll be fine for a couple weeks, and then she'll do it all again, which is why her words hold no merit, which is why we've made this exact same video, probably hearing her say the exact same fucking script at least 3 times. It's such a repetitive pattern because she realizes that people don't care whenever she's not doing any of that stuff, so she goes back on it. So whenever, you know, the mommy vloggers stop watching Malibu Barbie, she'll be back to it again. Whenever she literally said a couple seconds ago, I was about to say something nasty, that is Trisha Paytas. So she's just choosing and picking and choosing what personality she's going to portray to the public today so that it makes her look the best.
Dixie D'Amelio, I'd like clown on her music. I'm like, why? Why was I doing that? I was such a hater. I was such a hater, and I felt so bad. And like, I'm also old, and I'm like, that's even more embarrassing, because if you're a certain age doing that, you're like, oh, stop, you know.
Are you still talking to Shane Dawson at all?
No, I haven't talked to him.
Did he not reach out over the birth of Malibu Barbie?
No, we haven't talked, which is like, I mean, it's understandable. We didn't talk before that, so it's always that weird thing, but, no. Yeah. I mean, it's sad.
What is that?
Just us not talking?
I mean, even him. What is that?
I don't know. I feel like they're...
I wonder if it's annoying to Trisha that she had her baby, so this is like the biggest thing she can do in her career now, and every time she goes in a podcast, she still has to talk about the exact same stuff, like Shane, her hating on people, Charli D'Amelio, what we're going to talk about, Jason Nash, David Dobrik, because that is Trisha Paytas. Even interviewers see through it. Like, you've now done the biggest thing that could be the biggest help in your career, biggest distraction, Malibu Barbie, and you're still having to do the same interview over and over and over again, because that's what your career is. Someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. And that person was me. Again,
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I was like really hurt by stuff. I don't really know how he feels because we never talked about it, you know, but I was definitely hurt by some things. And again, I let things go. I'm very easy to forgive people. But I also know like I'm the problem.
Since when?
In a lot of these things. So like I understand if people like are not willing to like forgive me, because I feel like there was definitely this time where I was like really annoyed, and I was very like, you know, I had a smart mouth on me and stuff, and I like would say nasty things, so I like understand it, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I also feel like...
Also, I would love to take this at face value and be like, yay, I love this new era of Trisha, but we've heard her say this exact same thing, and you know, watching this video, if you watch drama videos, you've kept up with this shit, we've been through so many times of Trisha being like, I can't believe that that's how I used to act. Yeah, I just used to be this negative person. And then something happens that she can jump on, and she's the first person to make 1,000 TikToks on it.
Like, you know, you stop talking to someone and
so if
like,
I'm not wowing and gagging at her response here, it's because I know it's all bullshit. Sorry.
Like, that's just life. Like, some people you're just not even meant to talk to again. Sure. And maybe I'm like that one person who like, I'll like always talk to someone and be cool with them, but I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Trish. You're the I don't know why we're flat out lying here. You're the person who doesn't hold grudges. You're the person who has no problem to speak to anyone.
I also give people their space, especially when I'm like, if I'm the problem most of the time in my past relationships and friendships, so I usually just give people space.
She's also said that before, so...
You know, if it comes around, it comes around, but I don't know. I don't know.
Do you feel like you lost anything in that friendship?
Yeah, I feel like every, like, relationship or friendship, you're like, damn, you know, I kind of lost some, you know, you lost a really good friend. I feel like Shane was, like, we were really, really close. But sometimes there is just too much, like, bad blood, and it's just, like, you know, sometimes, like, past me was, like, you know, I wouldn't...
By the way, Trisha went on many rants about how annoying it is whenever YouTubers address themselves in third person as a different person when they talk about them and their bad behavior, and she just did it right here. So this is another reason why I'm just listening to this and being like, okay, all right, if you say so today, if you say so today.
And like, I would, you know, I wouldn't just like burn a bridge, I'd like burn the whole town down, you know what I mean? I'd just like set, like make sure like it would like put like an atom bomb on it and like blow up everything. You know, I used to be like really just that person, so yeah, it's been... I understand. I lost a lot of friendships and probably some good ones, maybe not some, maybe some toxic ones, but like, yeah, it sucks. It kind of sucks, but.
Is there any part of you, now that you're a mom, you can see those relationships and the burning of those towns through a different lens that maybe you want to go back and try to reconcile?
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Is like, yeah, of course. Oh my God, like I would, I've apologized to people and they've accepted it. I've apologized to people and they don't accept it. But again, it's like, I think it's more on like their time. Because I feel like
But didn't Trisha then go off on how Shane had all this disgusting behavior and that's why she wouldn't want to be his friend and all? Was that all just performative too? Was that all just performative? In a second, she says, she doesn't wish David Dobrik bad, or whatever like that, Was that all performative whenever you were talking about what was going on with Seth and Hannah? Was that all performative too then? Like, what's the narrative here, right? Because the Trisha and Shane thing started as Shane allegedly talking shit about Trisha to Peter Mon or something, right? And then it was Trisha saying about all of his behavior and she can't believe she was so blindsided to support it and she would never, but now she has no problem with that. I guess when the wind fucking turns, alright. Yeah. Or the tide turns,
it in like videos and stuff, like if I feel bad about a situation or something, but I'll say it now. Anyone that I burned bridges with, I apologize for any of my wrongdoing, because I know I was the problem, like I said, like 99% of the time. But, yeah. I don't know. And when someone hurts you, there's certain people, like, you hurt someone deep, they're not gonna, like, forgive you, so... I don't know. I don't know the situation with us, too. Like, I mean, I feel like it is relatively surface level, but maybe it's more deeper for them and stuff, which I respect, too. But for me, I mean, most of the stuff is, like, surface level stuff, but...
You don't care about...
It's all surface level for Trisha. See, again, this is why all of this is just, like, water off a duck's back for me, because her opinion on all of this was different a week ago. It'll be different in a week's time, and it's, like, it's nauseating to keep up with.
You don't care about David Dobrik, though.
Like, as a person, as a human, I mean, I don't want him to, like, die. I care about him as a human.
Have you tried Dobrik?
What a weird answer.
The pizza place?
Yeah.
No, have you guys?
No, not yet.
Low-key, I wanted to, but also I'm like, yeah?
Yeah.
But it's not, is it getting good reviews? I don't think so, right? I don't know.
No.
I mean, good for him. I think it's cool. I was like, well, that's cool. Open up a pizza shop. I don't know. I have, again, it's like that situation. It's like, no, I don't know. Didn't you get the VIP for, what was the band we saw?
I saved you guys at AJR.
AJR. Are they still around?
They go on to talk about that, that Zach had seen her and Jason at an MCR concert. But did you notice that there was a big cut there? There was a big cut after they go to talk about David Dobrik. It's one of the very few cuts in this entire interview. So that's interesting as well. Muckers, let me know your opinion of this. It's just so, like, okay. Is this what the narrative is today, Trish? Okay. Okay, you want to be Shane's friend again? Okay. You want to be David's friend again? Okay. Alright. We'll wait until you change your mind again. Okay. Let me know, Muckers. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope you're all feeling festive if you celebrate. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.